Well, today we are at Uwharrie National Forest to take on the trails in Uwharrie, specifically the badge trail Dickey Bell. And we started out here at Eldorado Outpost to get our permits and just grab some supplies for the trail ride. Hope y'all enjoy the ride with us. Here we got the crew lollygagging around. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing. I don't think they're sure what they're doing either.
We're waiting on you. We're waiting on our fearless leader.
You gotta lick it.
Oh, really? Will you lick it? Because I'm not. Camera.
We have to talk about our 4.0 Acme camera, top of the line latest technology.
You're so weird. So we're officially in Uwharrie, starting out on Wolf Den Trail. We wanted to start them out easy because they were getting all kind of nervous about Daniel. But we'll have them on Daniel before the end of the day. So we started out on Wolf Den. It's rated basic or easy. It's a fairly easy trail, definitely stock friendly. Not a lot of challenges. It is scenic. You do see a lot of these mud humps along the trail. They just kind of keep you from going fast. They aren't really an obstacle. There are a few rocks like this, but really no challenges. But there is some really pretty scenery, especially in the fall. We visited on a Monday and a Tuesday, and there was very little traffic on the trails. I understand the weekends get a lot more crowded. Falls Dam is a lot like Wolf Den. Not really a lot of challenges other than the soup bowl here. If you choose to go through that, do so at your own risk. It can be pretty deep. It was fairly dry when we went by, but we still didn't go in it because it looked pretty nasty. This trail, again, is rated easy. It's a fairly straightforward trail, not a lot of obstacles, but it is pretty. The trails are kind of narrow, and sometimes you do meet some oncoming traffic, so somebody will have to yield. In this case, the small side-by-side waited for us. But really not a bad trail, and it's one of the ones that leads to Dickey Bell. So hope you enjoy this part. For this ride, we only had two Jeeps. We were in Teal Ox. Teal Ox is a 2020 JLU Sport S. Pascal is a 2023 Rubicon 392. Now we're getting on to Dickey Bell. Dickey Bell is the Jeep Badge of Honor trail at Uwharrie. It is rated difficult. Compared to some of the other badge trails we've done, this wasn't too extreme, but it did have some challenging sections, as you'll see coming up where the rocky part is. It's a really pretty trail. There's a lot of nice scenery, and I think you'll find this one really interesting, and this is a fun trail to do. This is the hill leading up to the difficult section of Dickey Bell. As you'll see coming up here, there's some rocks, and you gotta make a tight turn on the rocks, and it gets a little challenging. There's a lot of loose, dusty soil. The soil really looked like Portland cement if you've ever stepped in it, or if you've ever seen it just in a pile. Very fine, can be challenging when dry, and I bet it's a nightmare when it's wet. Your spotter must have been dozing off. He let her run right into that rock. There you go, keep coming. Nice and slow because you're putting your differential right at a crack, so that's perfect. Okay. Very well done. Driver. That's one way to get it. The weather was spectacular while we were there. The high was in the low 60s and the skies were blue like this, just very nice and clear. Put your driver tire in the notch right here. But you want to make sure your pumpkin misses this rock up here. Keep coming just like that. There you go, just like that. As is always the case with videos like this, these hills are a lot steeper than they look in the video. The video tends to flatten it a lot, but trust me, I climbed it twice, and watching them drive up it, it's a lot steeper than it looks. Here you can see an example of the dust I was talking about. It doesn't take much motion to stir it up. Even just walking, you stir up a dust cloud that you have to let settle. Both Jeeps were aired down to 20 psi, but I think next time we'll go a little bit lower. A little bit further forward, about another 7.5. Alright, now hard driver. Hard driver. This trail is definitely manageable in a Jeep without lockers, but they sure do make a difference. If you have one that has brake lock differential, which kind of simulates the locker setup, you'll do fine. If you have true open diffs with no brake lock differential, you're going to struggle a little bit on this. The view at the top of Dickey Bell was pretty nice. As we would find out the next day though, the view at the top of Daniel was even better. From the bottom of Dickey Bell to its highest point, you climb almost 500 feet. Keep in mind, if you are planning to visit Uwharrie, the trails are closed from the middle of December until the 1st of April. Rocky Mountain Loop is kind of a milder version of Dickey Bell. It has some rocky areas, as you'll see coming up, but for the most part it's just a nice scenic trail. It is a nice way to connect to the other trails because it makes a full loop around the main part of the forest. I want to go just a little bit passenger. As you can see from the videos, the fall foliage is really beautiful. We definitely recommend going that time of year. We were there on November 13th and 14th. A little bit late in the season, but as you can see, it still looked really nice. This rock ledge was a lot of fun. You had to climb up the ledge and then make a hard right to get around the tree stump there.
All the way, driver. Are you all the way, driver?
Yeah.
All right, keep going now. Straight. Start straightening out a little bit. Go straight. There you go.
Yes, no problem with the tree.
Go driver a little bit. Okay, you're good now.
As you can see here, one of the challenges of front lockers is they really hurt you on your turning radius. In researching for this trip, we found some really good map resources that we'll share in the description.
So what you think of this trail so far?
I like it. Not too hard, not too easy. Just right. Goldilocks trail.
A Goldilocks trail?
Yeah, just right.
Just right.
Fun, pretty. Couple challenges here and there.
What you gonna think about Daniel tomorrow?
It's going to be fun too, but in a different way.
Is it gonna be Goldilocks or is it gonna be Mama Bear?
It's going to be Papa Bear.
Papa Bear.
Definitely going to be Papa Bear.
Oh boy.
Don't tell Kevin and Tina though.
No, we won't tell Kevin and Tina.
We'll tell them it's a easy green trail.
Yeah, we just keep that between me and you.
They'll never know.
They'll never know.
How will they know?
They'll never know.
They'll never know. How would they know?